Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Hunter Rogerson stuff. I am so excited to hear more of these. I've been waiting so patiently, but also I just needed some time to be able to do both of these at once, which apparently is something I need to do. So this is Why Do You Fear Fire and An Evening with Ikithon. I do not know the Mighty Nein storyline all that well yet. I intended to start watching the animated series. I got through the first episode and a bunch of stuff got in the way and I haven't been able to continue it. So I don't know if this is going to be reflective of any of that or if it's stuff well beyond that storyline that was covered in the series in general, but I don't really have any context for these. But I am going to be listening to both of these basically back to back. I'll listen to the one, give my thoughts, listen to the other one, give my thoughts. I don't know how much those thoughts will be because I think Hunter's just good, and I think that a lot of my thoughts will end there, but we'll see. So I guess without further ado, let's go! I love that fluttering texture in there. It's just like string noise. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god, that got sour real quick. I love those voices in there. Blended really well with that cello too. It almost sounded like a low male voice there. It's so moody. It's exactly what you need. See, there's that dissonance, that tension in there. That was more subtle. I really love that. Woo! Sorry, the way that he like shifted that tension up. And now there's less of it. A lot more full chords. And there it is again. Come on, Hunter. And now we're kind of back to the beginning. Damn, dude. I mean, I knew this was going to be good. And now I'm even more excited to hear the second one, but I want to give my thoughts on this one first. So why did this song do so much for me? I loved every bit of dissonance in there that really held on, and it made sure that you were uncomfortable with it. The song dragged you into these moments where you were seeing glimpses into the reason why this person fears fire. Just little tensions, and I don't know how literal that is. It's probably just a title, but like if we're talking about it even in the metaphorical way, you can feel those moments where you're like, oh, I get it. Oh, that's what you're feeling. It's these sort of swells that take a sour turn that make you go, ooh, something bad's happening there. I don't know if I like that. And that's the whole point of this track, kind of going in and out of that, breathing in and out of that feeling, that sensation of being uncomfortable. And then to a point, especially like as it started to get into those more broad, like brighter versions of the chords later in, it felt different, and it changed its emotional weight from being uncomfortable to being a little bit more proud in that way. It broadened itself. It brought you with that emotion, that feeling of almost relief in there, where it's just like, oh, I'm done. The chords like were full chords. They didn't have tension in them. There was a little bit when it like first went up into that higher register, you're like, oh, there's still tension there, but then it resolves downward to kind of answer those questions for you, like, oh, I'm done here. Everything's okay. Only to immediately pull itself back out, take all that extra detail out of there, take all of the wind out of their sails, so to speak, and just let you sit in that discomfort yet again. We're back there for the rest of the song in that tension, and you're just like, God, what is this character going through? What are the emotional moments that this song is like pulling you in and out of these constant waves of thought? Like, it's something that this character can't get away from, is kind of what I was feeling in here. It's every single time you thought you were out of it, at even your highest point where everything feels like it's going to be fine, it pulls you back in. This really, it just, the tension in there feels almost like somebody who was being pulled out of a depression only to remember why they're depressed and go through it all over again. This never-ending cycle of this factor in their life that can't change, won't change, and even in the best of moments, you are reminded that you don't matter in that like mental state, and that sucks. Being part of that experience kind of sucks to be there. But it's also so intriguing because it can be hard to personify that sort of emotion, and Hunter did an amazing job here. Fantastic job at making sure that you were just uncomfortable enough for just often enough that you were probably feeling that emotion with the character this was supposed to represent, with the moment this was supposed to represent. I don't know if this is more of like a character-based song or if it's more like a situation-based song, like an event that happens more than just what a character's dealing with internally. Those are very different approaches, but musically they can be reflected very similarly, and I'm not sure which one this is, but either way, it made sure that you were experiencing that, the fear of unknown, and at your highest point, still being dragged back down by the memory of it. He did a very fucking good job with that. Now I have to listen to the other one, so let's get to that. Okay. Immediately, I feel like I don't want to be in the room with Ikithon, if that's a character. It's a similar discomfort to the last one, just there's like a pompous energy to this where it's just like, I am better than you. There's like a power dynamic going on here already. It's like you're in the room with somebody who is the reason you fear fire. And they're just so proud of themselves. It's, I don't know who Ikithon is, but if this song is supposed to represent them, I don't fucking like them. Again, there's the tension and the vocals. Every time you feel like you're gonna get an answer, you don't. It doesn't really resolve, it moves on too early. Feel like a resolution. I thought it was gonna shift there. It shifted in the other direction. More of that intensity. The constant ticking is, I wouldn't say unsettling, just it's kind of pissing me off in a good way, like in the context of this. I feel like I'm running out of it, like running out of time. That constant reminder. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's where we're ending. And again, a lot of tension on that one. What is up with Hunter and doing that to me today? So like I said, basically right out the gate with this one, I immediately didn't want to be here. And it wasn't like I felt necessarily threatened, but I felt a presence and a pressure that I didn't like. I feel like this is probably supposed to reflect a character that you are aware that they've done something poorly. I don't know if this is like a villain or something, but damn do they sound like it. This sounds like the most pompous motherfucker ever. I want to sock them in the jaw. I don't like the energy that this character, the song is probably representing, brings across. It just really feels like they believe that they're better than you. They have more value and worth than you. They look down upon you, and this entire track was doing that alongside that unsettling tension as well from like the other song. It shared that with this one. And again, just like the I don't want to be here, it just makes you go, ooh, it makes your skin crawl. And I don't love it. Not the song. I love the song. I don't love the sensation. And that's why Hunter did it so well. Because, again, this is a very different song from the other one. It does share some qualities, but that's just because all music does. If you want to make something happy, use major chords. Sad, use minor chords. That's pretty, you know, average to do. So it's not like music doesn't share those emotional weights, but at the same time, you can tell that this one has more of that, you know, pompous, profound energy to it. That fucking prissy boy ass little shit that you just want to smack across the face because they think that they're so much more important than you. And it's like, oh man, I don't like it. But man, Hunter did an amazing job at making me hate a character through sound alone. Like, again, I don't even know if this is an enemy of any sort. It could be a friend, but God, I hope they're not, because ooh, if this is what Hunter chose to write for a friend, fuck that guy. We all have that one friend, right? That guy where you're just like, this asshole. But it's really the presence and the pressure that the song puts on that is what's making me feel that way. It drives you in the direction of going, man, this character feels so detached from me. Something that makes them feel so much more surrounded by this air that they are in fact better. And it just, I cannot get away from that. It's just how I feel with listening to this one. And that's a lot of what these videos tend to be. These analytical breakdowns I do are just based off vibes and generally roughly what music theory can do for a song. And what he's doing here is making you feel uncomfortable but under pressure, whereas the other one kept bringing you back into that same feeling of discomfort. This one keeps you there and it holds you there. And every single time something changes, it just makes you want to roll your eyes and go, you know, just you don't like it. There's something so nasty about the energy that this one gives off. It's almost scummy in a way, and you just I can't shake it. And I feel like I'm probably on the right track, assuming that Hunter's as good as he has been so far at writing songs that reflect certain characters and emotions. I'm assuming I'm on the right track that this character maybe could also be a location, I suppose, but based on the phrasing of the title, I'm assuming a character is just, I don't like them. I assume they're a villain. And if it's not, then this character is definitely somebody you're not supposed to like or hate, but definitely leans more in that like morally gray area where you're just like, I don't like what you do, but at least you're not like actively antagonizing me, I guess. I mean, it just feels so scummy. I guess it could also work for like somebody who's kind of working behind the scenes, like in the shadows, you know, just something, but it also feels like there's too much pride for that. I feel like this belongs to a character who's happy to show off their douchebaggery. You know, it just has that to it, as well as multiple times in the song not letting the entire track like resolve into anything. Like every single chord progression in here was more or less resolved, but there were definitely times where it left it hanging on like a mysterious note, and I feel like that's supposed to signify you not getting all the answers because they're hiding something. Whatever that may be is probably what the main characters slowly uncover, you know, but either way, I don't like it. I don't know. It's like, I don't like it. So I suppose that's really all I got to say on this one. I love the theme. It's just that the character, oh man, what an asshole, just from this song alone, right? But I'll digress there. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you have something else you want me to get to, by all means, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if like Jazz did, my executive producers for this one, you want to guarantee that I listen to something, you can always go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships where you can become an executive producer too and force me to listen to something. Doesn't matter who it's by, what it's from, if it's good or bad, none of that matters. That's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!